Oh.
What's up? Sam. It's lit.
It's lit.
Today we here over there at this Good Dad Gang event thrown by Term and his people. Shout out to Brandon Bedlam. Shout out to Terminology. I seen Exit Fame. A whole bunch of people in the building, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What about you, man?
Yeah, man. So I just got in town yesterday.
Okay. Where you come in town from?
So I live in Atlanta now.
Okay, type shit. I've
been going there.
What part of the
I'm like downtown.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
downtown.
over by the YNs and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's cool, bro. I love it. I love it. You know, I've been going there for like the last 3 years. I started getting brought out.
Okay.
By this guy Jim Nice. He's from Boston.
Jim Nice.
Yeah. He's
Shout
a
out to
legend.
Jim Nice.
He was originally working over at Street Execs, which was out back in like the 90s.
Okay.
And then moved to Atlanta in like 04 or some. Started managing the Franchise Boys.
Okay.
And then got out of music after that. He came across my shit, brought me out there. I was out there. He showed some of his people out there. I stayed at his crib for like a month. They put me in the studio. I engineer and shit too. So like,
you engineering all that?
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
do everything.
It's Hold on, man. You a bag, man. You a walking brand,
I do
bro.
everything, bro. So
you ain't just a rapper.
Nah, I do everything, bro.
All right, tell me like what you do, like genuinely. Like you a songwriter, you got your ASCAP, your BMI, all that?
Yeah, I do all that. So I just started for real songwriting in Atlanta.
Okay.
Like everybody told me I should do it, but like I kind of just didn't want to do that.
Why not?
I always wanted to be the artist. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
You want
I
to be like the star.
I am the artist. Like in my mind, like always, everywhere I go, because I have the energy, the personality, and it's just what I love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I taught myself how to engineer.
Okay.
So I could.
What do you use? FL Studio or Logic?
Nah, I use Pro Tools.
Oh, you a pro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
you got money. You got money. Yeah.
So I started in GarageBand, and then from there ended up going into Pro Tools and all that shit.
Because I started with FL Studio, and I know Black Boy Max. Shout out to Black Boy Max. He still uses FL Studio. Yeah.
There's a super specific sauce like that. Certain people really fuck with that FL shit.
Yeah. You got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got to Atlanta officially, like moved in like January.
Okay.
And then
how long you been living in Atlanta for?
Well, since January now.
For like a whole year.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Like I've been going there the last 3 years and shit, but like I'm officially living there since January. And it's a much different experience living there than visiting.
Okay.
Like work-wise.
Yeah.
Because when I go out there, you know what I mean? We got to put time aside with the people that I'm working with, you know what I mean? They're probably working on projects and do whatever, so we'd have to put time aside. Now it's like I'm there, and now I'm accessible. Like when people need me.
All the time.
Yeah, they're like, all right, boom, oh, I need you for this. Oh, I need you for that. I ended up like locking in with Trinidad James, like my second day.
Trinidad James.
Yeah, so super shout out to him. He's done so much for me, bro. Like, he's an amazing person. We had like a bunch of mutuals. And he's the one that got me into doing songwriting.
Really?
And I wrote for a couple people recently, and I can't talk about it yet because it hasn't come out and shit. But like, But like, he's given me so many cool opportunities.
Yeah.
As not just an engineer, you know what I mean? Like, he brings me into settings where, you know what I mean? He knows that my other talents can be utilized. And so, like, now we're talking about records that we're going to do together.
Right.
So we're going to start putting some time aside that it will be CASO featuring Trinidad. You know what I mean? Like, shit like that. So I'm excited for shit like that.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How do you pay it forward when you got people like Trinidad James helping you out, trying to make sure you shine? Do you end up spending that same karma back here in the city when you come back?
My biggest goal is to bring everything. You know what I mean? Like, I love this place with all of my heart, bro. Like, I really, really, really hate like the connotation. Like, people always love to be like, oh, like Boston hate and da da da.
Nah.
And like, I hear you to an extent, but like how I look at it is this: it's like, give the people a reason to fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very simple. Like people, like, there's obviously gonna be hate everywhere. It doesn't matter where you're at, what city you're in, whatever. Like, that shit is gonna exist no matter what.
Right.
It's like, just focus on the people that fuck with you and give them a reason to fuck with you.
Yeah, you gotta give a reason. You gotta give people a reason to support you. You just can't ask for blind support.
It's like, oh, like, why don't you listen to my song? It's like, bro, one, you're fucking bitching and moaning about it. So like, no, fuck you. Like, I don't want to now.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, it's like just like.
But that's growing pains though. I'm sure you probably had that same growing pain where you're like, yo, niggas ain't supporting me. Well, I don't know if it was niggas, but it might have been white people. You know?
Everybody, bro.
You know what I mean?
Everybody.
But I'm just saying, like, everybody goes through that growing pain of feeling like nobody's supporting them. But I'm like, yo, keep working because there's always somebody watching. You just never know. But you also gotta come out to events like this. Shout out to Good Dad Gang. It's like you gotta come out here, rub elbows, and fraternize with people. You know what I mean? Build
People
part
are
of the
lazy,
community,
bro. They just want it to be like, oh, like I hit this person up and fucking they're gonna do it for me because I asked them to.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's like, bro, what value you are adding to? Because at the end of the day, this is like this business too, but not just this business in life in general. It should be two people. Yeah. But like in this business specifically, it's like the biggest thing that I learned being around people that have like actually made a career in music and like make a living out of this shit is that like if you're not adding value to it, and it doesn't mean you have to be doing anything super crazy. You just have to bring value to the conversation, whatever it is. And like that could be something so small. It could be your energy. It could be your personality. It could be just anything. You know what I mean? But just bring value, and that is going to benefit the situation, and they're going to do for you what you want them to do. You know what I mean?
I just never listen to the naysayers, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
bro.
Like, you gotta block out the noise. It's just like when they say there's no black people in Boston. I'm like, bro, there's mad black people in Boston.
I hate that, bro.
There's Cape Verde and all that shit.
Yeah, it's one of the most cultural diverse cities in America.
They don't give us credit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
They don't give us credit.
Like me, so my father's from Brazil.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Brazil.
Yeah, shout out to Brazil. And like, you know, I love being Brazilian, super multicultural country. Like, bro, like a lot of people don't know about Brazil. Like, bro, Brazil got the second highest population of black people outside of Africa.
For real?
Got the second highest population of Japanese people outside of Japan. Second highest population of Italian people outside of Italy. You know, German people, you know, it goes on. Portuguese people, Lebanese people. Yeah. Like, bro, like it's so multicultural. So like being like from here, you know, and being from a multicultural place, and then going to a place like, for example, Atlanta, right? It's like very obviously heavy black population.
Yes, of course.
And then you have like your country ass white people.
Yes.
Like, so it's like, it's not like the white people here.
And shit.
Yeah, it's not like the white people here.
No.
You know what I mean? Because the white people here even have some shit to them. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like you go there and it's like real deal white people.
What's the name of your new project that you dropped?
Oh, I just dropped Thanks for Nothing 2. It's a series. I dropped Thanks for Nothing, the first one, 2 years ago, actually to the date, yesterday.
Okay.
And
is that like the series you're trying to go for? Like you're going for a trilogy?
It wasn't intentional. We're gonna do 4, so Thanks for Nothing will be the last one.
Ooh.
And so like, you know,
that's fire.
Yeah, bro. I've been super excited about it. It came about like how it came about when I first started making it initially was I felt like a lot of people didn't take me like as serious as I wanted them to.
Why not?
And I don't know. Like, so I'm not from initially like the city of Boston. I'm from Weymouth.
That don't matter.
And I grew up though, like my best friend growing up here from D Street. I spent a ton of time in Southie growing up and just like in the city of Boston.
So you're part of the city, bro.
Yeah. So like that's how I met so many people. You know what I mean? But I was partially raised out here due to that. So that's where I get a lot of my like, you know, who I am as a person, bro.
Yeah.
I give that to the city. You know what I mean?
I get that.
So I want to help the city as much as I can. Now, obviously, not being exactly from the city a lot of times, sometimes people are like,
Yeah.
I've never really had that issue just because everybody just thought I was from here just based off of my attitude, who I be hanging around, you know, shit like that. So everybody just assumed I was from here.
But things like that, people say that to like chip away at you because they don't have nothing else to say about you. Because to me, as a Bostonian, born and raised here, I was born at Boston Medical. But to me, it's like if you in the city of Boston, you're contributing to the city of Boston. You're a Bostonian to me.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you're from Weymouth, Salem, none of that shit. Like Joyner Lucas to me is Worcester and Boston and Mass.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just how I see it because you're gonna be associated with the capital of the state where you're from.
People know Boston.
You're going to know Boston.
Yeah.
You're not going to obviously always know Brockton. Shout out to Brockton, Worcester, all these places where people are talented, bro. And I think Massachusetts, our biggest thing is that I think we're multifaceted. Yeah. I think all the rappers here can rap, sing, and write and don't recognize it until they're put around situations like Trinidad James where he's able to see like, oh shit, you fire. That's all it takes. So that's why I always champion people that leave Boston but come back because I'm like, yo, you have to go somewhere else to know how dope you are.
You have to,
bro.
They were telling me that early on, like when I first started going out there, they're like, bro, you're playing like AA ball there. You got to come out here and see where you're at for real. And, you know, it shaped me into a completely different artist. It made me so much better in every way. And bro, like every chance I get, I'm talking about the city. I'm talking about artists from here. I'm putting people on in Atlanta to shit that's going on out here.
Wait. Give me some artists that people should be put on to right now.
Bro, like,
from here, just from the state.
Like, I feel like it's a lot of people that people know, but, you know, G.O.D., you know, Gio's my guy.
Shout out to G.O.D.
Fucking, you know, Mosa, shout out to Mosa. Shout out to, you know, Tyler Loyal. You know, Shelly, Clark D.
Yeah, shout out to Clark D. I see Clark D over there everywhere.
Yeah, like me and Clark got a couple records out right now. You know, Clark's dope as fuck. You know, Day Speaks, Yana G. You know, there's so many people, bro. The list goes on forever. Penny from Brockton. You know, like that, bro. There's so many people, and like Rosewood. Like, bro, I could name a million people. You know
but that's the whole point. Because the thing I try to tell people is when you get on these broadcasts in front of these cameras, I always ask these questions because I'm like, everybody's not going to know everything that me and you know.
Right,
we know all the movers and shakers. We know the people behind the scenes. But it's like somebody will see your interview or just see this episode and be like, oh, Nate speaks? Oh, this person, let me go look him up because they never heard of it.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't listen to radio.
Of course.
Do you listen to radio still nowadays? Like, I know.
Very rare.
I know it's very rare now because
every now and again, I'll let it rock just to kind of see what's going on the radio because I make like more like radio type shit.
Okay.
So like I'll listen, and I'm obviously engineer, so like I like to listen to the mixes on the radio.
Do you prefer mainstream type of music, or do you prefer like Mac Miller underground shit?
I don't necessarily have a super preference. That I just don't like.
What do you get busy the most on?
Bro, I listen to mainly my own shit.
So let me ask you a question about your project, right?
Yeah.
How many songs is it?
So it's 14 songs. It's like a bigger project.
Okay.
You know, I've been working on it for a while, and I was kind of like iffy about it. Hey, now, I was kind of iffy about it, but I was like, you know what? I can't keep holding on to the music. I got to drop the music.
Yeah.
So I put it out, and bro, it's been being received so well. Like, well, honestly, way better than I thought it was gonna. Like this morning, I woke up. I have a song with called Crown Legends. Shout out to Crown Legends, the city. You know, Manny, everybody over at Crown Legends. Okay. And it's featuring Michael Christmas. Shout out to Michael Christmas.
Shout out to Michael Christmas.
Bro, I woke up today, and the shit got added to a fucking Apple Music editorial playlist. It's my first time ever being on an editorial playlist.
That's fire, bro.
And it's going crazy.
Fire,
like, the
bro.
screens are going nuts. And it's so dope because it's a record that is from somebody from the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a song that I wouldn't have normally done. It's a hip hop-y ass song. Mac Miller type of hip hop-y type song.
But it's still a vibe.
It's a super vibe.
Okay.
And it's funny because it's the last song that we did for the project. And my boy, he was like, yo, you don't have any songs where you're just like rapping, just like barring out.
Just going.
And like, cause like I said, I make like club shit, radio shit, fun shit. And I'm like, you're right. Cause everybody starts out usually, they're like rapper when they start, you know what I mean? And I stopped doing that. Bro, I did that, and it ended up being, now it's like the biggest, it's going to end up, well, I'm not going to say it's going to end up being the biggest song on the project, because I have this song Freaknik that's out.
Okay.
That was the first single, and that's still my biggest song to date. And that's in all the clubs and shit. It's a club record.
Who do you get your music inspiration from?
You know, a lot from my dad.
Okay.
He's a musician.
What did he play?
He plays guitar.
Okay, shout out to Pops.
It's not even like the type of music that I make, but just like how he's like always himself and tries to be different. You know what I mean? Like, so I get a lot of inspiration from that. And then like it's cliche, but like, you know, little bit of Drake.
Of course, you gotta have Drake. How like you feel about the Iceman album? I thought it was fire.
It was cool.
I thought it was fire.
It's gonna be. This is the thing about
I'm gonna tell
Drake.
you why I thought it was fire. It made everybody rap again, bro.
Yes. So I'll give you that.
Everybody
100%,
wasn't rapping.
100%.
Everybody was not taking
100%.
beats that everybody heard and started rapping over them again. Nobody
That's
was
a
doing
fact.
that for years.
That's a fact.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
That's a fact.
I'm not saying that you got to be a Drake lover. I like that he started the sport back up.
To be honest, a lot of people who aren't Drake fans love the album.
Yo, and that's what's crazy to me. But I think like all three albums, I love that he dropped all three projects. I don't advise for everybody to do it, but if everybody does, I'm gonna pay attention more.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
that's challenging you as an artist to put out, you know, different versions of yourself, whether it's just
100%.
rapping, R&B, mainstream. You could have a mainstream EP project where we got like five records on it.
Yeah.
You could have a project of 15 songs and break it into 3 albums of 5.
100%.
You know what I mean? I'm just
It's
saying.
dope. And
Yeah.
it's like I've only listened to Iceman. I haven't listened to any of the other ones.
Oh, bro, you missing out.
I haven't had a chance yet.
Oh,
I've
you've been
heard
in Atlanta too
records.
long. You've been in
I've
Atlanta
heard-
too
I know.
long. Oh,
I've heard
God.
some records.
Give me 5 artists that if you had to describe Mass, people should go listen to these people today.
That's tough.
Instead of a top 5, just give me 5 people that everybody should go listen to.
I feel like you have to do the Stiz research.
Okay, because it's this.
Suffolk County is probably the most important album that's probably ever came out of here.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like in the sense of like new age.
Yeah, and it speaks for the culture.
Because it had that like crazy Atlanta like feel to it, and there's always been this weird Boston Atlanta connection since I've been a kid.
Always.
Everybody had like family in Atlanta. They go there in the winter summers.
They go to Atlanta, come back. I'll give you one to add to yours. Ed OG.
Ed OG for sure. 100%.
Ed OG is
Legend.
the one person from Boston who had a #1 rap song. Feel me?
Number one.
Ed OG is definitely one
Ed
of
OG.
them. What, you got another one?
There's so many.
You want to be real? You got to put Millie's on there, bro.
Yeah, Millie's.
How do you talk about Mass without talking about Millie's?
Millie's is on there.
Millie's is a big part of the ecosystem, and people don't want to recognize that.
And if we're just talking, like, you know what I mean? Like Massachusetts, like Joyner.
You
know, of course.
Sure. That's 4. Give me one more.
Damn, bro.
Give me a woman.
Right now?
Yeah.
100% Nate Speaks.
Okay.
100%.
Shout out to Nate Speaks.
100%.
She's definitely got the ear right now.
She is like so amazing. When she first dropped her first project
Yes.
a couple years ago, I remember I hit her up and I was like, yo, like, I listened to it. And I was like,
I caught on to it late, bro.
Bro, she's so good. And she had it, you know, like from the beginning. Like she's just like very good with her words and like her energy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like fuck everything else. Her energy is amazing. You know what I mean? And like, she's just super, super talented, bro. Like I'm really happy.
I'm definitely happy for Nate Speaks, man. And I think it's fire for her that she had that whole belly gang push where he gave her 10 bands, and then the little baby played off her tuition. That's fire, bro.
You know, she's super dope, bro. She's just super herself. And like, I love that because a lot of people for a long time struggled here fully being themselves. A lot of people felt like
they still do.
Yeah, they still do. It's better now. But like a lot of people did what they thought people wanted them to do. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people back in the day as artists, even podcasters, nobody had an identity.
Yeah.
Everybody was throwing things at the wall to see what was going to stick. But now I feel like Boston is so like just community. Like you can be yourself and go sit in the corner and go do the Good Dad Gang show. And I could do It's Lit over here in the fucking corner.
You know?
I got one more question.
Yeah.
Give me some engineers that you feel like don't get enough recognition like yourself. Shout out to Phoenix Down Studios, too.
Shout out to Phoenix. I work at Phoenix when I live here.
Shout out to Record Co. as well.
Record Co., you know, Sound Lab, all the studios, Rise, you know, like all the spaces. You know, J Rose, Dallas Rose.
Shout out to J Rose. Shout out to Dallas Rose
Dallas
over
Rose
here.
Over there
he's
somewhere.
at the event as well,
you know, Devo, you know, he's Devo's great for like that very specific.
Devo Genius?
Yeah.
Yo, Devo's
very
on a run.
Specific with his like, with that sound that he does, you know what I mean?
Gritty rap, that grunge rap.
Fucking all these people, you know what I mean? Like that sound has such a specific style of mixing that not everybody can do.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could be an amazing engineer and make shit sound so clean and crispy and whatever, and you won't be able to. I'm not saying that his isn't that. It's just a different style of mixing.
Yes.
And it's like very hard to do. So shout out to Devo for
Shout
being able to
the
do
genius,
that.
Man.
You know, I've been being told about this dude Rody. I guess this guy Rody is really dope. Yeah, my boy was swearing up and down by him. You know what I mean? And I've heard some of his mixes. You know what I mean? They're great. Damn, bro, there's so many people.
No, listen, at least you named some, bro. That's all that matters, bro.
There's some amazing engineers here, bro. Oh, Schofield, he's the one that runs Phoenix right now. Schofield, amazing.
Shout out to Schofield.
Yeah, bro. There's so many people, bro.
Nah, bro, listen. Like I tell people, I always try to give people the alley-oop and the opportunity to shout out people because that's how we make this whole ecosystem thing go, bro.
John Glass, too. Shout out to John Glass.
Oh, man, John Glass. How do we forget?
It's lit.